Climate change is no laughing matter. That's not a very encouraging response, guys. Slightly disappointed. So I forgot my routine about 3 hours ago. To be fair, I was writing it 5 hours ago, so probably not the best idea. But it is there in my head, and it's gonna sort of come out towards you in a mumble-jumbled order. So yeah, let's give it a shot. My name is Keshav. I'm a second-year undergrad studying sustainable development. What is sustainable development, I hear you ask, very loudly. Basically, it's about hope. That wasn't even a joke. Gosh. Yeah, it's about hope, and it's about creating a current society and a future society that basically addresses climate change and moving forward together. Now, my course organizer, she says that her students, me, us, are going to save the world. And she does it in a very mesmeric way. So she says, my students, she's got a very sing-song voice, I can't really do it because I'm a bloke. She's got a very sing-song voice, so she says, my students are going to change the world. And then she does like a little hop to the side. No pressure, eh? So in these two movements, like I don't know what forces she is imbuing on us, but like we believe. We believe. And this was the open day. Well, I wasn't even a student. She had me. Right? So anyway, here's us believing that we're going to change the world. And part of me thinks that, oh, she's saying it because she knows who I am. She knows that I'm a scumbag. And that's why she's doing it, because she wants to give me the faith. But I can't change anything. I can't change a thing. Which leads me to my first and only joke of this set. And it's a bad one. It's not good at all. How many Indians does it... Steady. How many Indians does it take to change a light bulb? This is where I forget the rest of my routine. But the answer will come at some point. It might not be today. I'll email you. This laughter is very off-putting. It really is. Can you just hold on a minute? Right, so, sustainable development. Right, so the course that I'm doing, it's a second semester course, and it's called Key Perspectives, and I want to give you a brief overview of one of the key perspectives that we got taught about, and it's called ecological modernisation theory. It's basically incorporating a more environmental way of thinking and doing and consuming into our modernity, into our consumption, into our use of technology. And it has three main branches to it, I guess. Well, they're the ones I'm going to talk to you about. Stop it if it has more. I'm not getting marked on this, am I? She's not here. Right, so the first branch, the answer is none, by the way. Thank you, Andy, thank you. He got it. The answer is none. How many Indians does it take to change a light bulb? None, because they're all super energy efficient and they last forever. Still can't believe I made that joke. It's okay though, because I'm allowed. I'm allowed to make that Indian joke. I've got a friend that's Indian. He said it's okay. I mean, we're good friends. It's just locker room banter. So yeah, right. Light bulbs. Choice. First branch of ecological modernisation theory is to take away some of the choices that we have. So the government and business phased out the choice to use the old filament light bulbs, and this is great. This is great for climate change. It's a great thing to do because they last upwards of 10 times longer. They use 10% of the electricity that the previous light bulbs did. It's fantastic. Saves CO2 emissions. Brilliant. The second branch of ecological modernisation theory is changing the choices. So not cutting, but changing them, and maybe even introducing new ones so that we've got more choices at our disposal. Very literally, when it comes to waste and disposing of waste. So, recycling. There's been a proliferation in the ways that we can recycle, and the number of agencies that we can use to recycle our unwanted goods. So you could donate it to charity, you can give away your furniture so that people that need it more can have it. We have umpteen bins of varying different colours to choose for disposing of our waste. And you've got the boutiques in Morningside that make a pretty penny out of fiddling and twirling the edges and putting fancy buttons in it and selling it. So, this is good. It's good for business. It creates profit, creates more jobs, creates more opportunities. Individuals are doing stuff. Less waste is going to landfill, which is better for the council. I mean, your council tax wouldn't go up as much if we put less waste into landfill, because we get charged. The council gets charged per tonnage of waste that they put in. I think it's £100 per tonne. And when you think about how many tonnes of waste we will put in, all the soiled nappies, trousers, redundant notes from comedy routine. Right. The third bit. You'll be pleased to know that this is ending soon. Although I sense it's going to be a recurring nightmare for me. Thank you. So the final bit, the most exciting bit, is technology will save us. This is the big, grand pieces of technology. So it's the sea change in tackling climate change. Very literally, it can be the sea and wave tidal resources that Scotland is so brilliant at developing. It can be nuclear fusion. You're putting me off with the laughter. Yeah. It can be nuclear fusion, which Oxford I think is quite big on. Don't tell Cambridge. And there is nuclear weaponry advances, which not a good thing for humans, but for man-made climate change. I mean, just put an end to that. Like that's the problem sorted, by the way. Very quick fix. Very quick. I'm being flashed at.
By what?
By a person. Who said that? It's you. Is it you? Yeah. So I need to finish up soon. I had a really good ending. Oh, it was about bombs. I was going to go on about bombs and bombs and bombs, and then saying how a person on stage with a microphone, with an audience such as yourselves. I mean, I can't see how many people are here. There's at least 20. 20. Yeah. It never ends well for a person on stage with my particular physical appearance, i.e., big jacket. Talking about bombs. But you guys have been the bomb. You guys have been the bomb. And I am the very soon to be arrested Keshav Bhatnagar. Thank you.